Hey, what's up guys? John here with Maniacs Garage. We're finally got to the point of having David come over from Desert Tech, take a look at this thing, see why it will not start. Hasn't started since we took it to the photo shoot at Boxo in California. And we're hoping that it's just some silly thing. But anyway, David's here with his Pro.
How's it going, guys?
Auto Logic. We'll see what he finds. Hopefully he finds something. What's up, everybody? Oh, my voice cracked. This is John with Maniacs Garage and Ryan. We're the only two today. So to pick up from the other day, David was here from Desert Tech. We're trying to figure out this computer, possibly the startup problem that we're having. And after much troubleshooting, we kind of ended up deciding that we're gonna probably just pull the computer, the ECU, and we're gonna send it off to a place to have them bench test it. It just seems we're just kind of running into that dead end that it's probably it. So in the meantime, car's coming back apart again, pull the wheels off, the black wheels, because we just don't want them to get damaged in working on them. While I'm at it, I want to give a big shout out to Hostile Wheels. These wheels are so dope. They're just so cool. They turned out so awesome. The finishes on them are awesome. They're really dirty right now for just sitting here, got all dusty. And for Toyo tires for working with us on 8 sets. So the plan is, if you guys are wondering, we do have kind of we call it the working set. We use that to kind of fit stuff, but we're gonna go ahead and use that to hopefully do some good burnouts with it, and of course to have some spares. But anyway, back to the car. So back on jack stands, pull the wheels off. Ryan's pulling the front splitter off right now. We're gonna take all the shiny stuff off so we're not gonna hurt it. I think if we get this accomplished today here, that'll be a win. We had to cut all this stuff out. This was months ago where we were clearancing all this stuff so that the wheels can go full lock to lock. These BMWs have a lot of turning radius. We're gonna try to get these pieces, enough talking, get to some working, see if we can get these welded in here, and then just kind of plug away, one thing at a time. Ryan's making a lot of noise over there. So we're also, when you gotta get this tied in and finished off. So what we're talking about right now is dropping this diffuser, kind of finish a lot of these edges off on the car. So what were you saying?
If we really wanted to stiffen it up side to side, there is a mount on the bottom of this body mount. There's a screw there already.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So we could come off just with basically a piece of little flat angle or something to come straight across the backside to connect to that.
Or a rod, you know, like you can see that factory on some cars, you know, like truck, you know, front bumper thing. It's got a little rod.
And comes straight over, tack it to the inside of the fender
well,
or something.
It actually has a tab. We can go right to a tab and just nut and bolt it, you know, right there, which would be perfect. So let's go ahead and work on this too. I'll work on the front there, trying to figure out that little panel that we're talking about. And then let's see how far we get with this, and then let's see how far we get with some of these pieces. All right, let's work. you guys just saw there was taking this template that we made a while back when we first made these cuts. I transferred it to a piece of sheet metal. I think it's like 20 gauge is what I'm using for this. It's electro galvanized, so it's coated. So it's got a rust inhibitor on it, both sides. And transferred it, cut it out of that sheet metal, put it on the brake, put a couple of brakes in it to get this, you know, angle, and then get this at 90. Went in, had to do a little more trimming, and I started to weld it in. I had to kind of push it. You know, you push it when you're welding so that it makes sure that it's got no gaps. And then you tap it with the hammer to kind of roll them around. So it's actually a nice rolled edge right here. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go hit it with the grinder just real quick, just knock down any little high spots on these tacks. That's only tacked every ½ inch, and that's all I'm gonna do to it. And then once I clean it up, I'm gonna hit it with a wire wheel, get any loose stuff out of there. I don't know if I have any seam sealer here today to do that, but the thought is I'm gonna seam seal it, and also from the inside, and boom, we have a sealed off inner wheel well that clearances the wheels, and they can turn into it right here. So because of the huge, you know, deep and wide wheels, they turn in. That was an old song from like Sunday school. Used to sing about God's love, how deep and wide it is. That was a long time ago. His love is deep and wide. Here it is, I have to look it up. It was out of Ephesians. I think this is Paul talking, and it's in Ephesians 3:14. It says, when I think of all of this, I fall to my knees and I pray to the Father, the creator of everything in heaven and on earth. I pray that from this glorious unlimited resources, he will empower you with inner strength through his Spirit. Then Christ will make his home in your hearts as you trust in him. Your roots will grow down into God's love and keep you strong. And may you have the power to understand, as all God's people should, how wide, how long, how high, and how deep his love is. Man, I remember that still from like, I don't know, 25 years ago, 30 years ago maybe? Anyway, it's cool. Anyway, God's love is awesome. He has brought me through many things, many challenges in life. Back to working! There it is, boys and girls. It's welded in. It's cleaned up. But I'm gonna go take off right now. I'm gonna go grab some lunch, and I'm gonna get a better wire wheel to clean that a little bit better. And I think I'm gonna go pick up some seam sealer and go ahead and just take care of that. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna seam seal it yet. We're gonna seam seal everything all at once. So, but I will get a wire wheel and I will get lunch. So see you guys in a little bit.